Hey, I want to know, are you willing to go there? Are you willing to have the tough conversation? Are you willing to dive into things when they're heavy, when they're tough, when they are unexplainable? Because if you're not, then I wonder, how are you going to make this world a better place? Yeah, you might feel like I'm coming for you this morning, but I just want to know, if you're willing to have the tough conversation, then I believe that we're able to make this world a better place. So, for example, when things are happening at the Capitol, were you the type of person who came in and said, hey, here's what's happening, what do you think? You're informing people, but you're creating space for people to ask questions or to talk about it? When George Floyd was killed, were you the type of person that said, hey team, just want to talk about this, just want to see how everybody is feeling, how get a pulse on your teammates? Or when other things are happening, are you the type of person that's going to say, you know what, let's dive into this even though you may not have the answers? Or are you the person that avoids it? Are you the person that sweeps it under the rug? Are you the person that doesn't check on your people, who doesn't who pretends like it doesn't even exist? I think it's important for us to have these tough conversations and to dive in and being willing to go there, because if you're not willing to go there now, if you're not willing to go there for your own self, for your own people, then how are people expecting you to lead? How are people going to expect you to show up for them in other areas of their life or other situations? Listen, I totally understand people want to stay away from politics, and this is not a conversation about politics. This is a conversation about emotional intelligence. This is a conversation about being a people person and taking care of the people that are around you. Now, sometimes taking care of them is just checking in, asking how they're doing. Sometimes taking care of them is making sure that we don't have a certain conversation simply because we know where people are. But you can't ignore the fact that we have to go there. We have to be willing to dive in. And so I just wanted to leave that with you today. I want to know what your reflections are and what are you going to do as it pertains to going there and having tough conversations.